Okay, last thing in the section, to go with the fact that each one of these is proportional to the sides, is a theorem on the top of page 319 that says angle bisector theorem, okay? Now an angle bisector, we've already actually talked about right here, but this is a theorem that goes with it. So if I have a angle bisector that cuts those two angles in half, what it does is it separates the triangle into segments that have the same ratio as the other sides. Now here's what that means. These two are proportional, and each of those is proportional to the big triangle. So basically doing an angle bisector, I separated it into three triangles that are all proportional with each other. Okay? That should make sense to you in the sense that if you have an angle bisector, it's not necessarily, well, it's not necessarily a right triangle, it just depends on the triangle. But let's say I have this. What I know then is AD is proportional to DB as AC is proportional to BC. Okay, so basically what I said, and I'm surprised, okay, that doesn't make sense. I think that's the wrong, they used the wrong letter on that. No, okay, that's right. Okay, so this side is proportional to this side is proportional to this side. Okay, because I separated this into two triangles that are proportional. If I have an angle bisector, okay? That is a theorem that they are throwing in with that one. You're not going to use that theorem that often, you will use those. So I'm going to put a couple problems up here, okay, that have to do with this stuff. Now that's it for this particular section. This is one that has to do with the perimeter. I'm not even going to put letters out here, okay? This is a 5, and this is a 6, and I know that the perimeter of this one is 15, okay? Now, they're set up so that they're similar the way that they stand. Nothing's turned or anything. So find the perimeter of the triangle on the left. What you got? 12.5? Yep, absolutely. All right, here's another one. This is all on one triangle, so you know it's probably going to have something to do with that last theorem that we had. So I have an angle bisector. Okay, they show me that by the fact that those two angles are congruent. This is 18. This is 24. This is 8. And this is x. Okay, find x. What do you have?
6.
It came out even at 6?
18 times 8 is 144, and 144 divided by 24 is 6.
You're right. Luke's got 6.75. That's that big. Oh, that's because I wrote that wrong. That should have been 9. But you did it right based on what I did. Okay, based on the problem that I gave you, you are correct. That is 6. Because I have the 18 is comparable to 24 as the x is to the 8, okay? You should logically be able to see it. Okay, all right. I am going to give you your homework. Okay, page 320 through 321. Let's do ten through 15 all, and 22 through 26 all.
And you don't want me to come to class tomorrow? Or are we having class?
I